I'm Maya Jorgensen, and this is our journalist,
Taylor Kredinger.
We're reporting to you live from Reading Mania students, and right now we're going to BMS to find out how students pick the right book for themselves. Now we're at Byron Middle School. We're trying to find tips on how to find the right book for you.
Look over there!
Oh, somebody's reading. What you reading?
The dictionary. How do you like the dictionary so much?
It's got a lot of words.
What's your favorite word?
Loafers. They are low-cut, informal shoes without laces.
Do you have any tips on finding the right book for you?
I do.
Oh, why don't you join me and be my co-host?
Really? I've always wanted to be a co-host. Now we're going to interview some teachers to see how they find the right book for them.
Mrs. Schroeder, and we're going to ask her, how do you find the right book for you?
Well, I would look for a book that is exciting and something that is for my age. So I probably like books for like young moms and for 30-something-year-olds. That's what I would look for.
Is there any other tips on how to find the right book?
Other than looking for something that is around your age and something that you're interested in, I'd say maybe looking for something that you can read at your reading level. So if there are books that are maybe too difficult for you, you should find something that is within your Lexile range.
Thank you. Now we're here with Mrs. Corden, where she's going to tell us how she finds the right book for herself.
I usually pick a book that a friends have recommended. I don't have much time to just read for leisure. I'd like to have a lot more time to read leisurely, but I read a lot of technology magazines and stuff like that. But when I'm reading a good book, usually a friend's reference is where I go.
Miss Nelson McCann, and she's going to give us her thoughts on how to find the right book. So, how do you find the right book?
Well, for my kids, I usually go to a website called Lexile.com, and I type in the information about that student, and then Lexile.com will boot back some suggestions for me to give to the kids.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are going to interview some students on how they find the right book for them.
Lauren, and how she finds the right book. So, how do you find the right book?
I find the right book by just going off of what I like to do. So I like to play basketball, so the kind of books I like to read are like sports books, so that's how I find what books I like. So just kind of based off of your hobbies and stuff.
Thank you. Alex, and how she finds the right book.
So Alex, how do you find the right book for you?
Usually I look at the AR level, and if it's right for me, I'll read the back. And if the back sounds good, my teacher taught me to do a 5-finger rule on a page. And usually if it's the right number of corrections, then I'm good.
Thanks. Start with Brenna. So Brenna, how do you find the right book for you?
I pick a book that is at my Lexile range and one that I really enjoy before reading the book.
Good, there you heard it from Brenna. Hi, we're here at BMS today. Sorry, our host was throwing up and she went home. But today we're going to go find kids reading in classrooms. Let's go in this classroom. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Who are you?
I am from Reading Mania Studios. What are you doing?
Sleeping.
How do you read a book?
Reading's boring.
Have you tried a right book for you?
No.
Then try one.
This book is boring.
Do you know how to find the right book for you?
Well, I look for something that's interesting and exciting, but not too hard and not too easy.
Perfect. Now let's go to the library and find you one. Library. Trying to find the right book for the students. Have you found anything yet?
No, not yet.
Does anything look exciting?
This does.
Try the 5-finger rule on it.
Yep, this book is right for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's interesting, exciting, and not too hard or not too easy.
Perfect.
Here we are on our last day at BMS, and we would just like to remind you of the ways we found on how to find the right book for you. There's
Recommendation from a friend,
Lexile.com,
hobbies,
interests,
5-finger rule.
and something that's around your age.
Thank you, BMS students and staff. And remember, reading can take you anywhere.
Oh my gosh, the book we picked out was so good. Go Team Jacob!